Hello, you gorgeous creature, and welcome back to the deep dive. Get ready to just soak up some brilliant insights and feel absolutely fabulous doing it.
Absolutely. Today, we are diving headfirst into some truly uplifting news.
We're talking pure joy, pure celebration, some fantastic gay news, LGBTQ plus news straight out of Washington, D.C.
That's right. We're looking at a piece from District Drama all about the grand opening of Mary's House, D.C. It's the city's very first LGBTQ affirming senior housing community.
Mary's house. Oh, I just love the sound of that. So, our mission for this deep dive, if you choose to accept it, and why wouldn't you, darling, is to really get into the significance of this.
Yeah, like why it matters so much.
Exactly. And trace the journey to get it open, because apparently it was quite the saga, and what it all means for LGBTQ plus elders.
We want you to feel the celebration, maybe the glitter. It's going to be good.
It really is. Okay, let's dive in.
Right. So the main event, the big headline is DC officially has its first senior housing specifically affirming for LGBTQ plus folks.
Which is huge. This isn't just, another apartment building going up. It's about creating a space, a community.
A sanctuary, really, for people who've, well, often faced unique challenges as they age.
And the opening itself, the article paints this amazing picture, calls it the Oscars of queer elder care. Can you just picture it?
Huh. I love that. You can imagine the energy, right? Just pure queer joy. And Mayor Bowser was there, too.
Yes, giving it that official stamp of importance, and her comments were spot on, weren't they?
They really were. Talking about tackling loneliness, which is so important for seniors, and adding, life to years with a side of sass.
A side of sass, perfect. It just shows this isn't meant to be some sterile institution. It's about vibrant living.
Exactly. More than just housing, it's about connection, community.
And the place itself sounds divine. Tell us about the amenities.
Okay, so they've got this shared kitchen. You just know there are going to be some legendary potlucks happening there.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank
Battle of the casseroles, honey.
Totally. And a rooftop terrace, too. Imagine that. Plus a library, a game room, even an exercise space.
It sounds incredible. The article joked it's like college dorm life meets queer elder care.
Which honestly sounds kind of amazing, like a fabulous reunion.
Doesn't it? It really highlights that goal of building community, that chosen family aspect, which is just crucial.
Especially for LGBTQ plus elders who might not have those traditional family support systems.
So true. Okay, so that's the fabulous present. But getting there, that was a journey, right?
Oh, yeah. Not just a quick hop, skip, and a jump. This took 12 years.
12? Wow. The founder, Dr. Amani Woody, she deserves all the awards.
Absolutely. 12 years of battling bureaucracy, zoning laws, finding the funding. It sounds, well, exhausting.
Seriously, the perseverance is just wow.
And what gets me is her personal commitment. She didn't just, find an empty lot. She demolished her own childhood home to build Mary's house.
Oh.
Yes. Talk about dedication. Creating this space for a chosen family, literally on the ground where her own family history was, it's quite powerful.
That's iconic. Just trading those memories for this amazing future. And the name Mary's House, after her mother.
Right. And inspired partly by her father's difficult experience in a nursing home that, well, wasn't affirming.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? What would that experience have been like for him if he'd been openly gay or trans in a place not equipped for that?
It highlights those specific vulnerabilities, those extra layers of worry LGBTQ plus seniors might face.
Definitely. And, of course, it wasn't all smooth sailing with the neighbors initially. There was some NMB fuss.
Predictably, perhaps. Not in my backyard. Sounds like a few folks nearby weren't exactly rolling out the rainbow carpet at first.
Oh, the drama. The article had this wonderfully arched tone about it, like, were they expecting nonstop circuit parties or something?
Probably more like, quiet evenings and maybe some spirited card games. But yeah, there were concerns.
But the developer, Gina Merritt, sounds like she handled it well. Acknowledged the fuss, but felt confident Mary's house would win people over.
Yeah, basically saying, just wait, you'll see. Hopefully they'll appreciate the vibrancy and, frankly, the wisdom these elders bring.
We hope so. Okay, let's pivot to the why. Why is Mary's house so fundamentally important?
Well, fundamentally, it's a safe haven. It's a place where LGBTQ plus seniors can just be their authentic selves without fear or judgment.
Which sounds basic, but it isn't always the reality, is it?
Sadly, no. The article mentioned this statistic: 34%, so over a third, of LGBTQ plus adults over 50 worry they might have to go back into the closet, hide who they are, if they enter senior housing or care.
That's heartbreaking, 34%,
Wow.
after potentially decades of fighting to live openly.
It's devastating. So Mary's House is pushing back against that directly. Its mission is all about affordability, accessibility, and really centering the unique needs of LGBTQ plus seniors. They've got programs, advocacy.
It's comprehensive.
Yes. And you really see the impact in the personal stories. There was one resident mentioned, Wesley Pinkney, 71 years old, HIV survivor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he described walking into Mary's house as feeling like a homecoming. He even called it heaven. Consider he was told decades ago he only had 2 years to live. It just shows the resilience.
That's incredible. What a journey. And finding this place now?
Exactly. And his quote, it really gets you. He said, I don't want to die alone. And I believe this is a place where love is here.
Oh my goodness. Just, wow. That captures everything, doesn't it? That fundamental need for belonging, for love.
It truly does. And it seems like the wider community feels that too. The article talks about the community buzz.
Right. Lots of love on social media, Reddit. People are excited, even if they're making jokes about the rent, which, okay, it's DC rent, but still.
Huh. Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah.
But the overwhelming vibe is positive. People see how needed this is.
It sounds like the initial neighbor worries were really a minority opinion. And they're working on building those bridges now.
Yeah, focusing on being good neighbors. And apparently that humongous kitchen is going to be key.
The kitchen. Yes, Sunday brunches were mentioned, full of stories and laughter.
That's the vision. Elders sharing their histories, connecting, maybe as the article cheekily suggested, forming their own kind of Golden Girls of Edgewood, but, fabulously inclusive of all genders.
I am living for the Golden Girls of Edgewood, that chosen family blooming right there.
And the demand is clearly there. There's already a wait list to get in.
Not surprising at all. It also feels like this fits so perfectly into DC's LGBTQ plus history, doesn't it?
Oh, definitely. DC has such a rich legacy. Black pride, activism, figures like Frank Camedy paving the way. Mary's House feels like a continuation of that legacy.
A really beautiful, necessary chapter. And the district put financial support behind it too, right?
Yes, which is important. Shows a real commitment from the city. And Dr. Woody isn't stopping here. She wants to see more places like this.
Amazing. That's the kind of vision we need.
So the doors are open. The celebration was apparently fierce and fabulous. Mary's House is here.
And maybe those seniors will buy us all happy hour. I'd be there in a heartbeat, ready for the stories.
Me too. So summing up, Mary's House DC is it's a landmark achievement. It's providing safety, affirmation, community, vibrancy for LGBTQ plus elders.
It really is. It's so much more than a building. It's a symbol of perseverance, community, pride, aging with the dignity everyone deserves.
Proof that passion and hard work can create something truly beautiful and necessary.
Absolutely. It's just wonderful.
And it leaves you thinking, doesn't it, about the bigger picture. How do we create these kinds of joyful, inclusive spaces for all aging populations?
Good question.
What other firsts are needed out there? Maybe right in your own community. Is there a need for a Mary's House near you waiting to happen?
Definitely something to mull over, to maybe even sparkle on. Thanks for diving in with us.